Hello everyone. Today's date is 16 December 2021 and my name is Kalpesh Dharmendra Badane. Today's video topic is polymorphism. So basically Java is a object oriented programming language and it's have four main pillars. First is inheritance, second is encapsulation, third is polymorphism, and fourth is abstraction. So now we will discuss about the polymorphism. So polymorphism means poly means many and phism means forms. So we can say that one entity it have many forms. So its real world time example is suppose this is a polymorphism. Polymorphism is a human behavior. Suppose it is a one person. It's have a behavior at office. It's work as a employee, and at home it is a husband, and at home it is a father of his son. So next example is suppose we all know the water is a liquid. uh, Water is a liquid. When it frozen, then water is converted into solid, and when it is heated, then solid is converted into liquid. So and so we can say that water behavior is like a many forms, means it is a one entity and it have many forms. Suppose this is a cell phone and it's have many forms, means we can calling the any person. We can chat with him. We can video calling with him. In smartphone we can use the internet. So polymorphism, there have two types. First is a static polymorphism, means compile time polymorphism, and second is a dynamic polymorphism, means runtime polymorphism. Firstly, we discuss about the compile time polymorphism. So compile time polymorphism we can achieve by using method overloading. So method overloading means it's have same method name but different parameter within the class. Means suppose it is a add method, and it's have no parameter, and also we create the second method within the class. Its method name is the same but different parameter. In first method it have no parameter, and in second method it have two parameter, that is the integer and a and integer b. So we can say that it is a method overloading. Next is a construct. So there are three ways to achieve method overloading by using. First is with different parameter, means number of parameters, means parameters have different parameter. Suppose first method is add. Its parameter is int, and second method is add method, and its have parameter is also int, and second way is data type parameter, means first method is add. In a add method it's have parameter int, and int, and second method is a, and in second method its have a parameter is a int float. Third way is a sequence of data types. So first method is a add, its have a parameter int float, and second method is a, its have a parameter is a float int. So next is a constructor overloading. So we can say that two or more constructor of a same class but it's have a different parameter is known as constructor overloading. Third is a operator overloading. So its best example is a plus sign operator, means arithmetic of we can use plus sign operator. Suppose we create the two variables, integer a, integer b. If we are use plus sign operator, we add the a plus b, that is a variable value is 5 and b variable value is 10. So we can use if we can use plus sign operator between the a plus b, so so its result is 15. So if we are use plus operator in a string, so it gives a result is a different, means string first is a string a equal to Java, and string second is a language. If we are use plus sign operator, then it gives a concatenation, means its result is a Java language. And last is a method hiding. Method hiding means suppose we can hide the parent class method so we can create the child class. In the child class we have declared the same method name, so we can achieve the method hiding by using child class. Next is runtime polymorphism. So we can achieve the runtime polymorphism by using method overriding. Method overriding means it's have a same method name, same parameters within with different classes, and it's have a inheritance concept involved in it. Methods means suppose we create the add method in the parent class, as well as we also create the add method in the child class. So we can say that so it's have a parameter same and same method name but within the different classes, so we can say that it is a method overriding. Next is upcasting. Upcasting means reference of a parent class and object is a child class, means its best example is a class A and class B extend class A. So if we are create the object of if we are create the object of B class, and we are use reference of a class a reference variable of a class, means class A class B extend class A, and its object is a is a class name and A is a variable name equal to new is a keyword, and B parenthesis completed. So B is a object of the child class and A is a reference of a parent class. So it is known as upcasting. So that's all about today's video topic. Thank you.